こんばんは、ルナゴーストです。今回の配信は Pga ツアーゴルフの2023 2K23 の方をやっていきたいと思います。ですね、マイキャリアの方をちょっと進めようかなと思って配信をつけております。参加希望等があればコメントの方よりお知らせいただきますようよろしくお願いいたします。それではやっていきたいと思います。ウェイトマネジメントフェニックスオープンですね。この人しか残ってないので、この人でライバルを決定していきたいと思います。今日も室温順調に上がって35度でございます。
Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It will certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
that'll work. That's fine.
TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Opting for the 9-iron. Left yourself an opportunity. This putt was about 15 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
She's currently in a share of 13th position. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. That impressed me and her. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's on a great line. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
That is hunting for the hole.
Ah.
That's disappointing. Putting for a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
入らんかった。
Currently a couple under for the event. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Well, that's a nice line. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Lining up from around 160 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Putting for birdie here. That's pretty tidy. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
played, mate. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole. The safe strategy lays back before them. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
A bit short with that effort.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
ずれた。
She needs this one for par.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Good putt that.
ちょっと保冷剤と氷取ってきます。
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required.
お待たせしました。やっていきます。
at the 7th. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take her to 5 under. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Good shot there, Beamer. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Second shot here on the 8th. Opting for the 6 iron.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Hey, nice looking line. Beautiful shot.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
She's currently sitting in 3rd. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. That's tidy. Sitting at -6, currently in 3rd place. Lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. This is a good chance. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move her to 7 under. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these 2 go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out. But so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Penny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching range here. That's nicely done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's incredible. He sold it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Up, it could be in.
Ah,嘘.
An opportunity to make a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards, and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Atsui.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes of TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Opting for the 5-iron. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. That's not the outcome they were after.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 7 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, just missed.
Ah.
And this one will be for bogey. Currently 6.
久しぶりにボギー叩いたわ。
Backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
完全に温度計が熱中症危険レベル指してる。
Going with the hybrid. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Super shot, that.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 13th hole. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Putting for eagle here.
まだずれるか。
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Not bad. Playing from around 190 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. That's a good-looking shot there. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Gee, that'll keep the
Oh,
momentum
right.
rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Now leading by 1 shot. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. This shot here from about 240 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with a 3-wood here.
Ah, 止まって止まって。
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
18 feet to the cup. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
And from the greenside rough here. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Setting up miles from the hole.
うわ、厳しいな。
From outside the range. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
ぐちこさん、こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ。そうですね。8月の1日からフリップで来た 2K23 っていうゴルフゲームですね。かなり難しいです。ミンゴルとはまた別の難しさですね。まあ、グリーンとかがね、ものすごく跳ねて、すっごい転がります。で、高低差の表現がないので、目測で上がってるか下がってるかを見ないといけないんですよね。すんごいシビアです。これと、あとは丸ボタン3回押して、まあ、強さと方向を決めるっていう打ち方があるんですけど、それ私やると全然プレイできないので、とりあえずは今の右スティックで上下することで、まあ強さと方向を決めるっていう形のやり方をやっております。結構ね、難しいんですよ。これ普通のレベルでもまあ18ホールで10アンダー以上は出さないと、まあその大会には勝っていけないっていうレベルのもんなんですんごくシビアですんごく難しいです。これはミンゴルとはまた別物だと思ってもらった方がいいです。大きいか。あ、短い。
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival.
これ自分でキャラメイクもして自分のキャラ作れるんですよ。
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole.
今自分で作ったキャラでプレイしてますけど、
She's got a great look at birdie here.
これ転がるラインも1回だけ、まあ、表示して見ることができるんですよね。こうやって2回も3回も見れないので、1回でどう転がっていくのかを確認して、あとはもう目測で測ってやるしかない状態なんですけ
Good
ど、
so far.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
久しぶりにボギー1個叩いちゃいました。
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
これでも簡単な方なんですよね、レベル的には。いや、まだ初心者レベルから出してないから13アンダーが出せるんですよ。これで風速が10メーター以上とかが平気で吹いてるような時だと全然ダメなんでそういうやり方によってもね、私結構ね、癖が出ちゃってるんで、なかなかね、精密なショットっていうのが打てないので、そこに難儀してるんですけどね。 で、一応これマルチもできます。最大4名まででチーム組んで回ることが可能になってます。で、一応ゴルファーのレベルがあって、最初はレベル1からなんですけど、そのレベルを上げていくと、自分の使ってる、キャラのレベルが上がってくると、使える技とか、精度とかも上がってくるっていう形なんですけど、あとは自分のスキルっていうのを育てていかないといけないので、パワー重視だったり、コントロール重視だったり、パターの扱いがうまかったりするっていうスキルを高めていったりっていう、プレイヤーによってそのキャラが大きく変化していくっていう形のものなんですよね。これもミンゴルと同じように。で、あとはシーズンがあって、今第4シーズンなんですけど、そのシーズン中にシーズンティアみたいなものがあるんですよね。シーズンレベルみたいなものが。1から50まであるんですけど、それをレベルを50まで上げていくと、いろんなものを途中で、そのレベルに応じてもらっていくことができるっていう形になってます。で、一応こうやって大会をマイキャリアモードの方を進めていくと、自動的にライバルとかが出現して、そのライバルとも戦って勝っていかないといけないので、それも大変っちゃ大変ですけどね私の場合癖があってね、右側にどうしてもずれちゃうんですよね、インパクトの関係で。もう上手い人だと、どんなコースであろうと、20アンダーが平均っていう形のものが普通になってきちゃうので私なんかまだ全然始めて間もないのでそこまでのレベルには行ってないんですけど、ちょっとずれてるか。ずれた今フリプレ来てるんで、一応落とすだけ落としといてもいいとは思いますよ。ライブラリーに入れといていつでも落とせるようにはしといた方がいいかもしれないですね。ただこれ普通に今買おうとすると1万近くするので、それを今タダでフリプレ取れるっていうのはものすごく大きいとは思いますけどね。最低でも8000円から、デラックス版だと1万2000円ぐらいするんですけど、今でも。それが8月の1日から、無料で落とせるっていうのは大きいですよね、やっぱり。優勝しました。
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, weeks now.
でもね、やってるとね、なかなかね、やめ時が分かんなくなりますね、ハマる人は。 私みたいに。やろうって思うとずーっとやり続けちゃうっていう。で、スポンサーなんかもついてくれます。ゲーム内のね。で、スポンサーで自分で選んで、そのスポンサーが提示する条件をクリアしていくと、そのスポンサーが提供してくれるゴルフクラブだったり、衣装だったり、ボールが使えるようになります。スポンサーティアっていうやつのレベル帯ですね。ほんで今ライバル一人撃破しました。アルバトロスはないけど、イーグル1個とバーディー12個、ボギーは1個叩いちゃいましたけど、それで追加のポイントで28ポイントと、あと基本のマッチプレーで22ポイントで、50ポイント。ライバル方が1ポイントしか取れなかったんで、私の方の勝利という形です。で、今、上にレベル10から11っていう形で出てるんですけど、これが今使ってるアバターのレベルですね。今最大50になってるのかな。で、クラブハウスパスっていうのが、これがシーズンを通してのレベルですね。今第4シーズンなんで、第4シーズン中のレベルっていう形になりますね。エイペックスと同じだと思うんですけど、第4シーズンが終わればポイントはリセットされて、またゼロからのレベル上げっていう形になってくるんですけど、このクラブハウスパスっていうのを、ティア1からティア50まで上げていくと、いろんなクラブだったり、ボールだったり、モーションだったりっていうのをもらっていくことが可能になっていきます。これですね、ライバルに勝ったんで、一応、クラブにつけるパーツとかももらったりもできるので、その人が提供してくれているものをもらうことができるっていう形ですね。で、ライバルをどんどん撃破していくと、これいらない。もう今契約中なんで、スポンサー3つ、限度いっぱいまで契約中なんで、変えることはしないです。で、ライバルの方が今ティア4なんですけど、こちらのどちらかの人を選んで、ライバルとして戦っていくっていう形になるんですけど、これティア6まで行っちゃうとタイガー・ウッズが出てくるんですよね。ラストがタイガー・ウッズなんですよ、これが。やばいでしょ。1大会ずつ私1人は撃破してるので、あと4回大会優勝すればなんとかティア6までは進むとは思うんですけどね。あとはここはスポンサーですね。ただ今契約しているところのものは使えるんですけど、今のところこの契約を破棄してまた新しく契約し直してしまうと、今まで契約していたところのパーツだったりボールだったりっていうのは使えなくなるので、 まあ契約先はよく考えてから契約した方がいいです。再契約となると、まあ、ティアがリセットされてしまって、また一から上げ直さないと使えないっていう形になりますんで、そこは注意が必要なんですけど、で、いい成績を残していると、こうやってメーカーからの評価が上がってくるんですけど、まあ、さっきみたいにオファーがどんどん来てる状態なので、ずっと勝ち続けてるんで、で、あとが基本的にはこちらが自分のキャラを作るモードですね。こうやって自分で稼いだ賞金で、まあ、パーツとかクラブだったり見た目を変えるための服だったり帽子だったりメガネだったりを買って自分でつけるっていうことができます。あ、これ買っとこうか。装着。結構やってると楽しいですよ。ただ、まあインパクトとか操作性はものすごく難しいですけど、まあミンゴルやられてる方だったらそんなに苦ではないかなとは思いますね。ただ操作方法がミンゴルよりもはるかに難しいというだけの話で、でキャディさんもある程度選べるので、あれキャディさんもこうやって自分で選ぶことができるので、好きなキャディさんを選んで使うことができます。ただ解説はすべて英語なので英語がわかる方だったら別に問題はないでしょうけど、片言しかわからない私はふんふんと言ってるだけなんですけどね。こうやってあとはゴルファーの自分の使ってるアバターのレベルが上がってくると、こうやってスキルを伸ばしていって、まあ能力をどんどん上げていくことができるっていう形ですね。あとはこういうゴルファーのタイプ、属性みたいなものを自分で伸ばすためにこうやって基本になるものを選んでやっていくっていう感じになるんですけど、あとはもうこういうふうにデフォルトでは用意されてるんですけど、あんまデフォルトを使いたくないっていう方だったら自分でこうやって作ることも可能なので、目だったり髪型だったり、さすがにモヒカンはなさそうですけどモヒカンっぽいのはあるけどあとは身長もね決められるっていう感じですよね。 あとはこれがさっき言ってたシーズンパスのやつですね。今ティアが26まで上がってるので、ここまではもらえますよっていう形ですね。経験値だったり手袋だったり衣装だったりっていうのをもらえるっていう形になります。で、今私の方ちょっと課金してプレミアムの方を開放しちゃってるんで、上も全部受け取れるようにはなっているんですけど、1300円かな、ワンシーズン1300円かけて、上のプレミアムを開放して受け取れるようにはしてあります。課金って言ってもそれぐらいしかしてないですけどね。いろいろボールだったりできることだったらもう最後のドライバーのクラブゲットしたいなと思って、あと14日しかないんでどこまで上げられるかっていうのはあるんですけど、2週間しかないんで、急いで進めたいっていうところではあるんですけどね。それとこれ自分でコースを作ることも可能なんですよ。競技だけじゃなくて、このデザイナーモードっていうところで新しいコースを作ったりなんかすることも可能なので、自分のオリジナルコースを作って、みんなと一緒に遊ぶってこともできますね。こんな感じで自分でテーマを選んだりなんかしてレイアウトも決めていけば、自動で生成されるんですけど、それで公開してあげると、みんなで遊べるようになるっていう感じですね。あとはこっちがオンラインですね。カジュアルっていうのがフレンドと一緒に、フレンドとなった人と一応コースを巡って対戦するっていう感じになってきます。あとはフレンドさんを誘うためのお部屋を制作して、そこで限られたフレンドさんたちと一緒にやっていくモードっていうのもあります。あんまり知らない人を入れたくないよっていう感じだったらその方がいいかもしれないですけど、あとはローカルでやるのか、それともマッチ対戦を1対1のマッチ対戦とかをやりたいっていうんだったらこっちの方がいいかもしれないですね。最大4人までしか、本人を入れて4人までしか入れないので、そこは注意が必要なんですけどね。それではキャリアモードもう一戦やっていきます。
Motorsports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand, because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence.
世界ランク11位の NPC と対戦することになりました。
Playing from around 230 yards.
現在風速7メーターですね。
Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, tidy looking shot that. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
見にくいな。あ、嘘。
4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, how about that one?
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
ああ、イーグルもったいないな。
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Oh, how good is that?
入った。
There is it for birdie as well.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
これ入れなきゃまずいじゃんこれ。
This one's online. That's inside the range.
はあ、
Two in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
冷や汗かくわこれ。
Currently 2 under for the event. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
A fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Well played. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner, but the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, two-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
説明が終わる前にラウンドをしてしまうという。
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
あ、もっとずらさなきゃダメだったかな。
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
これでどんぐらいずれんの？
Looking really good, this one. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And she's holed it.
入っちゃったよ。
Absolutely magnificent.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill, again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple-looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
これじゃ入らんか。
Looking really good. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that almost went down. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
とりあえず1位タイは並びましたね。
The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That should set up another chance. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking really good.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa.
あら、
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement off the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the
やばいかな。
hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
ああ、これ以上伸びんのか。
Going with the 5 iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, almost went in. Let's get back to it, shall we?
危ない。
Henny's down there. You got a read?
The
あれ
perfect
入れられたら本当にガチでやばい
uphill
わ。
can be firm.
あ
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well
あ、
done. She finds herself in a share of the lead.
気 厳しいな。
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Sitting at 6 under for the day, in a share of the lead. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, they're going to
あ
walk
ー、ダメ
this one
か。
in.
That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's all class. That's a super
この
shot to
人
get a
チッ
spot
プインうまいな。
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
3回も入ってんだけど、チップイン。
The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Looks to have chosen the
あ、
7
弱
iron.
いか。
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
No one likes a plug lie. Really, just
You
getting out of the
wakata.
bunker is a big deal here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
This one's dialed in. Yeah, we'll take that.
なんとかこらえた。
Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera, Rich. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
Well, that's a handy shot.
うん。 まっちゃんさんこんにちは。やっておりますよ。
She's played that one nicely. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
シーズンティア50目指して頑張っております。
For a look at a birdie.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move her to 7 under. No longer tied for the lead at the end of that hole. She's now our sole leader. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4.
これ確か
Just a long straightaway par 5,
ショップで売ってますよ。
almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot
ショップで売ってる
brilliantly.
か、
Fairway, second shot, once again,
それとも
you must avoid that
ま
bunker
あ
front
シーズン
right
ティアで
at
手に
all
入れるかどっちかですね。
deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
今調べられるかな。今ちょっと調べらんないので後で見せますね。5メーターだからなかなか勝ってもね、シーズンティアが上がんなくてね。
Here we have the second shot into the 11th.
ちょっとやばくないっていう感じなんですけど上がり幅がちっちゃすぎちゃってやばくないって感じですけど、
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2.
う限界がここか。あ、やばい、落ちた。落ちてもうた。あ、強い。
What's in front of them, Henny, with this
お、
putt?
やるんです
Setting
ね。
up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
結構曲がるな。これ入るかな。ちょっとボギー叩きそうで怖いんだけど。あ、ケンちゃんさんこんにちは。やってますけどちょっと厳しい。ティアが全然勝っても上がらない。シーズンティアが上がんない。
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. This is Brooke Henderson. Big time play that one at the right time too.
And now this is why you can never get
今ライバルも世界ランク11位の人と戦ってます。
This is what they do. They mean business.
The leader now has When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green. Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Looks to be going with a 6 iron.
Trying to get it to move a little to the left here.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This to get to 7 under the card.
Good stuff today, especially the short game.
私いつもこんな感じですよ。これまっすぐでよくないかこれ。
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
ありがとうございます。
Golf clap, really good. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
なんとか7アンダーいってるけど。ちょっと安心はできんよね。
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down.
私アカウント1個しか持ってないんでこれでしかやってないですよ。
Miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
ああ、キャラクターの名前と PSID のやつは違いますよ。一応、まあ前任者の方から PSID は引き継いでるのでそのままになってますけど、キャラクターの名前はルナゴーストで作ってますよ。PSID の方とキャラクターのネームごっちゃになってません
This one's tracking. Well played. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
あんまりボギー私叩かないんだけどね。なんかボギー出始めちゃってるよね。
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart. The par 3, you made an ace there in tournament history, won a car.
9メーター。
Tell the players to play it.
Hit a 7 iron, a high little draw 7 iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
ここで。
Going with the 6 iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
いっとくれ。ああ。
Right by the
入らんかった。
Perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This one's for birdie. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
PSID はエレガントですよ、私は。
Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And after that,
キャラクターネームは私はルナゴーストでしか作ってないの
current
で、
leader is up by 3 shots. The 15th Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
はあ、今日も暑いわ、もう。本当にガチで暑い。いまだに室温36度だからね。8メーターって。あ、いや、海外の人向けに私、英文で固定してるんですよ。この動画が良ければ高評価ボタン、チャンネル登録、インスタグラムのフォローをよろしくお願いいたしますって形で。結構ね、海外の方を見る方は見るので、
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker?
そうですよ。
Back to it, shall we?
コメントはチャンネル登録者のみという形で5分以上経過しないと、登録から5分以上経過しないとコメントは打てないようになってます。で、一応まあこのゴルフゲームだけではないんですけど、他の、ゲームやってても海外の方も来られる時あるんで、その時にはね、片言の英語だったりなんだかんだで対応はするんですけど、こうやってね、英文で出しとけばね、ある程度は分かりやすいかなと思って出してます。
Looks to be going with the 5 iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2 putt for sure.
それは勉強してくださいとしか言いようがないんですが一応私だってGoogle 翻訳の方で翻訳かけてるんで、英文としてはもう全然めちゃくちゃな文明になってるとは思うんですけど、それでも出さないよりはまだニュアンス的にねわかるかなとは思ってるんで出してるっていう感じですけど、文法的には変だけど意図するところは分かってもらえるかなと。
She's currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
だからまっちゃんさんのところも海外の方が来られるようになると実況うるさいとか言ってらんないですからね逆に実況がないとわけわからんって話になりますから そこは注意した方がいいかもしれないですよ。あんまりそれを配信で言っちゃうと、海外の人は受け入れてもらえないのかなって話になっちゃうので結構ね、たまに来られるんですよね、海外の方も。グランツーリスモ7しかり、まあ、スノーランナーしかりで、海外のユーザーの方が多いゲームだと、海外の方も結構見に来られる方多いので、だからある程度はね、コメントで自動翻訳で翻訳できるようにしてそれだと海外の方は居づらくなっちゃいますよ本当にキックしてキックして。
Outstanding approach shot. 8 feet to the cup.
だから日本語対応してるソフトだったらいいんですけど、対応してないソフトだとちょっとある程度は英文自動翻訳でもいいんで載せられるようにしておかないとちょっと厳しいかなとは思いますけどね。
Hey, that's a chance. And that will drop in for a birdie. Now, shots in front after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera.
私基本的にこのショットのやり方じゃないとうまくいかんので、
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
これは21ではできないですね。まあ21も同じような似たようなところはありますけど、まあでもそんなに変わりないかな、21と23の今やってるモードで、操作モードでやるんだったらそんなに大した違いはないとは思います。ただ本人の、リアルのプレイヤースキルで、ずれたりするっていう部分の強弱は21の方が少ないですね。21の方が正確に打てる、私はね。
Nicely done.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
ここぐらいかな。あ、かなりずれとる。
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke.
私それ気にしてないんで、あえて表示してないです。あ、入った。
Chip in for birdie. That's
まあ表示させてもいいんですけど、別に遅い早い出なくてもどっちでもいい派なんでそもそもがずれてるから出してもあんまり意味がないっていうのがあるのであーずれた。ずれてしもうた。できるんじゃないですかね、確か。これ2、3だから、多分表示のところで探ってみればあるかもしれないですね。私もうどっちみち見てないからどの道見てないから表示してようとしてまいと、まあ私は気にしないたちなのでブレたらブレたで自分で修正すればいいやっていう感じなので。
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, she's looking at a nice round 200 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
入って。あー短い。
Lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop and the event is hers.
Yep, tracking.
Well, a spectacular week comes to a close.
ありがとうございます。
Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
まあ参加希望等があれば受け付けますよ。
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that just about
なんとか優勝できました。
on behalf of Rich B, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. なんとか勝てましたね、ライバルにも。了解です。私はこのまま進めますね。一回一回スポンサー書いてたらもうティアが全然上がらんわ。
うん。あ、そっか、スカートを出さないといけないんだよね。確かプロショップの方にあったような気がするんだよね。これこれこれ。プロショップのウィークリーの方にありますね。これが上ですね。ただ値段はわかんないんで、もう買っちゃってるんで、値段はわかんないですけど、プロショップの方で売ってますね。セール来てる。セールなんてあったんだ。そこそこ高いとは思いますよ。優勝しても250ドルとか300ドルっていうのを考えると、ちょっと3回ぐらい優勝しないと買えないかなっていうのはありますよね。1000ぐらい、まあ、取られる商品であれば。まあ、1000までいかないとは思いますけどね、650とかですね。ウィメンズスカートですね。多分これ650ですよ。だから2回か3回ぐらい優勝すれば買えるとは思うんですけど、ゼリーだから買っといた方がいいのかな。買っとこう。いえいえ。これ同じスカートの種類が650で出てるんで、多分650だと思うんですけど、ただこのシャツは多分1000ドルかかると思うんで、ではでは次行きたいと思います。シャツの方が高いですね、基本的に。シャツと一番高いのはクラブ。ゴルフクラブのセットの方が一番高いですね。1570だったんで、
Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell
ただ
rivalry in the air,
1570 で
so
も
some great
基本的に
entertainment to both spectators and
15%
us this
引きに
week.
なっちゃってる状態で1570なので、だから1800ぐらいになっちゃうのかな、元値
I
が。
almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron as good as Tiger Woods in
誰で
his
しょ
prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
This is their look at birdie.
ちょっとずらしすぎか。
Be the ball, Danny. No. Yes, they've made it.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Now let's hear from our on-course reporter, John McCarthy, who I see is just rolling up his beach towel. Been striding the fairways here in Florida for the last couple of days leading up to the event. John, what's the Emery Beach Club all about?
Well, Luke, one thing it's about is it's about water. Water hazards will feature prominently on this course this week. The greens also very undulating. There are ridges, there are shelves, there are tiers. I hope the players have done their homework this week because these approach shots into these greens they're always important, but especially so here at Emery Beach. Several holes feature one of Beamer's nemesis, the tiny bunker. The tiny bunker is in play this week, so you got to be careful off the tee as they seem to pop out where you least expect them. Beautiful Florida course, though. I will enjoy the scenery, and I hope the players will enjoy the challenge of Emery Beach Club this week.
Pretty good shot there.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
You like that, didn't you? From about 100 yards.
?0 メーター
Not a bad play, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
nice to hold those for a bird.
I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
ありますけど、基本的にそういう場合リセットかけちゃって、カメラの視点をリセットしちゃって元に戻しちゃいますね、私。まあこうやってまあ三角ボタンでやって基本的に右スティックで操作するんですけど、一旦戻しちゃってもう一回近寄ればそんなにどこ見てんのってライバルのね、それはもう仕方ないそれは仕方ない。それは自動生成だからそれは仕方ないです。
That's some good golf right there. This shot from around 210 yards. Currently tied for the lead.
知ってますよ。
She played that nicely.
知ってるけどやってないだけです。
Now on to Colin Morikawa.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
私はもう打つときはボールの軌道を見ますね、ちゃんと。まあ見てもブレるときはブレるんですけどね。
Believe this. Is this going to go in?
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Still in the lead now after that hole. The fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what are your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, wanting to go in that bunker.
私も外すときは外しますからね。
Really challenging up and down.
Going with the 7.
短い。
Wonderfully done. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
これで簡単なレベルですからね。これより1個上げちゃうと普通のレベルになっちゃうので、そうなると本当ギリギリの戦い強いられるんで、あんまりそういうのやりたくないんですよね。ブレるな。
the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
いかなかったか。
Par putt coming up here. And that puddle drop. Leading by a shot.
最も簡単なレベルってやつですよね。
Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big
最初の1ラウンドだけ回って、まあ最も簡単なやつだとちょっと配信的にどうなのっていうのはあったので、まあ簡単なモードにはしましたけど、普通のモードだと平気で13アンダーとか出さないと勝てないので、13アンダーから15アンダーぐらいで18ホール回れないと普通のレベルでは勝っていけないので、基本的にはね。
Now 4 under par. Outright first here.
なんで簡単なレベルにしちゃってるんですけど、本来だったら普通のレベルでやった方がいいんですよね。ティア上げたいんだったら。
And here we are.
ただ毎回もう神経すり減らすような戦いやりたくないんで。はい、
Great
ご飯
shot.
食べてきてください。
This putt from around 18 feet. Get excited. This could go in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Around 110 yards to go. Currently leading by 2.
まあアバターちゃんが勝手にやってることだからね、私が制御してるわけじゃないから。
Choosing the 9-iron here. Handy effort, that one. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Hmm?
This is on a great line.
And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. And that will take her to 6 under. And she's our leader. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Going with the hybrid.
落ちないで。どこまで転がるんこれ。
That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a beauty. Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? And she needs this to save par.
強すぎたわ。
It's got a chance. Yeah, you'll take that. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
前半戦ラスト。
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
ずれたわ。
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. I like the look of this. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
was
ああ、
an
や
odd
っぱり
time, wasn't
か。
it? Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
That's a perfectly fine result hitting from a lie like that.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one started out on a good line. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take her to 8 under. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that's
Ah.
great. It just missed the hole.
ここは良かったんだけど、強さが強すぎた。
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Like the look of this one. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
うーん、跳ねたか。
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, super like that. What an eagle. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle, time to hit another good drive.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Come on, ball. Come on.
And back to the course with the live action.
入れちゃったか。
Opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's looking solid.
Oh, what a super shot. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. That drive, heading straight towards the cut stuff. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Not sure if this one will
Okay,
start with
Kana.
short grass. That's a little wayward.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
I hope she makes this one because it's for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Nicely done. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
She's looking at, oh, I'd say 190 there, thereabouts.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And that's a good line. That should find the surface.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town. What a putt, started this perfectly.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
あ、おかえりなさい。
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Running up the birdie putt here.
お、何買ったんですか？
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Back-to-back birdies moving in the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
それは懐かしいですね。
He's actually tied with his rival.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel.
逆にむずい説ありますよね、それって。
Now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
逆に難しい説。
Course is rich that has a short par 4 at 17.
Does, as you can see, massive bunker down the left-hand side, so players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
でもかなり昔のやつだと、まあサポートとかもあんまりないから、逆に腕が試されるっていうのはありますよね。まあ私も投げはしないですけど、ムキーってなってるのはもうしょっちゅうあるんで。
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
今回のアーマードコア6の方もかなり難易度が高いらしくて、前作やってる人間でも結構きついっていう話なんですよね。ちょっとできるかどうか買った後で不安になってるっていうのはあるんですけど。最高16かな。 16アンダーかな、最高で。
And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Luke, that one was
う
humongous.
わー、これやばいわ。
And here we are with the third shot. Good shot there, Beamer. Everything on the line with this putt for her. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week, filling it up.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was
なんとか優勝できましたね。
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
ありがとうございます。あと、次のラウンドで今回の配信終わりにしましょうかね。ライバルにも勝てたんで、やっとティアが28に手が届きそうな感じですけど、やっとティア5まで上がってきましたね。こっちやってみるか、ランキング2位。ワールドランキング2位ってやばすぎないか。では、今回の配信のラストのラウンド行きたいと思います。
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin.
ワールドランキング2位ってやばくないか？
Me and her. We'll take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Not a bad line, this. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
She currently finds herself in a share of 6th. The second hole is a long par 3, all typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Going with the 5-wood.
ですね、ユーザー増えてると思いますね。私のお知り合いの配信者の方も今日やられてたみたいなので今日じゃないか、昨日か、昨日なんか配信フリプレ落としたからって、まあ配信されてたみたいですけどね。これでも足りない。ここぐらい？ああ、ブレた。
A bit long on that one. A 7-footer right here. Oh, nice looking putt. That gets the job done.
まあ私もフリップイヤーになるだろうと思ってましたけど、ここまで速いとは思ってなかったんでね。まあそこだけは意外でしたけど、前作がね結構早めにフリップになってたから、23の方もフリップになるんだろうなとは思ってましたけど、ここまで速いとは予想してなかったですね。
But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one will play. And heading, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
まさかいまだに1万円近くするものがフリープレイポンと投げ込まれるってこと自体あんまりないですからね。
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
いまだに1万円しますからね。
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
いや、入るにしてはもっと先だろうなと思ってたんですよ。ですよね。7000円以上しますからね。
If you can get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, that is bombed. Rich, I love being back at
まあ、それがこの作品の良さなのかもしれないですけどね。新作が出てもそんなにまたとしてフリップになるっていうね。
Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely did everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just
だから私この作品のシリーズはほぼお金かけてないですよ。今回プレミアムのやつだけ1300円だけ払って入りましたけど、今回のシーズン第4シーズンだけ買ってプレミアムの方を入れましたけど、それ以外はこの作品のシリーズではフリプレ全部落としちゃってるんで、ほぼタダですね。まあ前任者の彼女の方がほぼお金かけてないって言ってたんで、事実上この作品では課金額としては1300円しか課金してないっていう話にはなっちゃいますんで、弱い。
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot.
ただその時にあら入っちゃったよ。別ゲーが楽しくてゴルフの方までやってる余裕がなかったっていうのもあるんですけど最悪寄せるしかないか。ああ、入んなかった。 だからトータル2万前後するやつをフリープレ全部落としちゃってるんでほぼお金かけてないって話ですよね。
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Nicely done. There've been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63.
スカートが同じ。
It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and is just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
That's a good-looking shot there. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
A birdie putter waits. Oh, what a stroke. Now switching focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh my God!
入ったらしい。
No bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
全然入ったとこ映してくれないけど。
Let's have a look at the 7th hole, par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Opting for the 5-iron. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
もうちょいか。
It's tracking.
That's
入
a
った。
big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. Can she pull ahead now?
順当入れましたな。
Okay, let's get back to the action. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead.
ありがとうございます。
The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Lovely effort, that. This one from about 160 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. She's managed to find the green on this approach. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
It's got a chance. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one is right down the pipe. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
もうちょいか。
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Lydia Ko. How close was that to going in?
おお、ナイスタッチ。
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's nicely done. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Well, that's well played. It sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
あ、これじゃあ曲げすぎか。
What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, nice,
Lovely
nice.
shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Well, well played. Playing from around 150 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
あんま転がんな
I'm
か
sure
っ
she'll
た。
take that one. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Little birdie look in here. Rolling end to end, this looking
ああ、
nice.
ずれた。
And this putt coming up for her par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill.
助かった。
It sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a high quality recovery shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Putting for birdie. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And down it goes.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot.
ありがとうございます。
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
まあ、ミスはちょっと出てるけど、順調にスコアは伸ばせてるって感じかな。
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
That's tidy. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards,
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
あら、止まっちゃっ
Just
た。
inside the range. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
all right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. This really looks good.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
10アンダー。
Like it. 2 in a row.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Opting for the 5-wood.
大きいかな。
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Lots of greens and regulations today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Here's Lydia Ko. Ah, what a
チッ
shot
プイン
from
しちゃ
the
ったよ。
Let's return to live play now. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a well-played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. She's currently sitting in first place.
ちょっと向きがずれてましたね。
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 170 yards here.
7番アイアンにして。
Opting for the 6 iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
大きいか。
That dog will hunt.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking great now.
ああ、惜
Just
しい。
missed that one. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
あ、ずれた。
That line was looking good, wasn't it?
ずれちゃっ
Just
た。
3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
ラインまでやった方がよかったか。
The putt drops and now 10 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead
まあ
coming down the
10アンダー
stretch.
まで取れば安全圏だとは思うん
One
で
of
す
the
けど
great
ね。
parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's club and lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
え、全然曲がるやん。
That was a gallant
Oh.
attempt.
カップ通り過ごしてしもうた。
4 feet from the hole. And with that fine putt, she extends an advantage over the field. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. It looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She got one back on that last hole.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save it.
入ったらしい。
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
入ったところを見せてくれないっていうのがねちょっと寂しいけど。
Get in. And you hold it.
ふぅ
Monster. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
バケモンとか言われてるけど
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
次はラストホールか
As
な。
we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 8-iron here.
That's definitely left of the green.
A chance to chip in here and
意
snatch
外
the
に曲
top.
がんなかった。あ、短いな。
And with this putt, she can win the event. Size them up for the
Ah.
again that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer
12アンダー。
champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
ありがとうございます。なんとかね、今日4本やったのかな。4本全部優勝できましたね。
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
なんとか12アンダーです。いやー、全然下手ですよ、私。私の周りの、プレイヤーさんはもっと上手いですからね。はあ、世界ランク2位撃破です。なんとかティア50まで持ってきたいですよね、クラブハウスパスの方も。裏でもやってるんですけどね。裏でもやってシーズンパス上げてるんですけど、なかなか追いつかないですよね。はあ、疲れたわ。いやー、スポンサー来られてもね、まだティアが上がってないからね。とりあえず、もう一人を倒せば、今度タイガー・ウッズなんですよ。やばいでしょ。あ、ランキング下がりましたね、さっき倒した人。あともう一人倒したタイガー・ウッズですよ。やばいよ。倒せる？とりあえず今回の配信はここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴コメントありがとうございました。またね、見に来ていただければ嬉しいかなと思います。参加型も 考えてはいるので、配信中に参加したいですって言っていただければ、それなりの対応はいたす所存でありますので、皆様お気軽にコメントいただければありがとうございます。ありがたく思います。この動画が良ければ高評価ボタン、チャンネル登録、インスタグラムのフォローよろしくお願いいたします。コミュニティの方にもね、載せましたが、一応インスタグラムフォロワー数が1500名を超えました。なかなかね、1000名から1500名持っていくのがなかなか大変で、途中で、フォロワー数の伸び率が全く伸びない時期があったんですけど、それでもね、なんとか1500名いけましたので、皆様、温かいご支援に本当に感謝でございます。インスタグラムの方からね、YouTube の方も、流れて見に来ていただければいいかなとは思ってはいたんですけど、なかなかそういうわけにもいかないみたいなので、少しずつのんびりやっていきたいなと思っております。また参加型でも、私の方でもやりたいよって方がいらっしゃればお気軽に言っていただければ、やろうかなと思ってますのでよろしくお願いいたします。それでは皆様、別のゲームかはこのゲームかは分かりませんが、次回の配信でまたお会いしたいと思います。それでは皆様ごきげんよう。おつるな。